up for me some reason. But I did get my divorce done, and that's final. So that's all finished and over with. Kind of depressing in a way. Failed to post tweet. Why are we not posting on tweet? Status is duplicated. That's all right. They can duplicate it all they want. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, this is welcome to the Lee Lewis Show. Hope everybody's doing a good day today. Sorry, I'm probably going to be off a little off track today and everything with all the stuff that's going on in our world and our country. Um, it's just unbelievable everything that's going on. But hey, before we get into all that, let me get my introduction in. Like I said, my name is Lee, and I do have a merchant store. So if anybody wants to check it out, see my American flag with the eagle right there. Um, American flag eagle. It's on my shirts, t-shirts, my hoodie shirts, ball caps, and also coffee mugs. So if you want to proudly pr- proudly wear with pride your American flag and stuff. And the eagle part of it is part of the history because the American eagle is a uh, one that we saved. It was brought in as a protected bird and everything, and it's part of our you know mascot, whatever you want to call, But it is also a beautiful bird. We have a lot of them over here at our location and stuff. Um, I get to see the American birds, the bald eagle, American bird, all the time. It's pretty cool. But so that way, if you want to wear it, proudly wear it and everything, um, please go to the store and check it out. You can see the link down below in the green. And please like and share and subscribe if you're on YouTube, and then follow me. I will greatly appreciate it. Please help me grow, but if you can, I want to buy new equipment, try to get this all better. Donations are very welcome, um, and I would appreciate it. And down there on the bottom in the white is the paypal.me/ Lee Lewis 634. So if you want to donate, that would be great too. So, of course, our weather here in, let's see, let me get to that screen. Weather. Today's weather, right now we're at 70 degrees. The high is only going to be about 72 degrees. Um, and that'll be about 3 o'clock. And then at about 4 o'clock, we're going to start dropping back down. It looks like we're going to be at partly cloudy, but no rain in sight. Thank goodness. Look, I tell you, this weekend's starting to really look good for anybody who wants to go out and do some camping, night camping weather this weekend. You get to check out some of the fall colors too that's popping up. I noticed when I was driving around uh, today and yesterday, plus this morning, I had to go back and forth to the bank and stuff, get notarized stuff, paperwork done because sold the house there in Pittsburgh. Um, Thursday, it's only going to be up in about 63. My eyesight's getting back. 63. Low is going to be 41. It's going to be like that as well as Friday. Um, like I said, I'm not answering no more phone calls. Let's see. Saturday is going to be high 64, low 48. Sunday 68, 40, 54. Monday 72, 55. Tuesday 77, 59. So definitely going to be a good weekend. If this kind of weather I like for camping and stuff. Go out there and get a fire going and stuff. Camp out by the fire. It's not hot and all that stuff. Yucky, muggy. This is the really cool weather. So definitely, get a chance, get out there, drive around, check out the sights and scenes and stuff like that. But please be careful. We had, let's person in Fountain City driving and stuff, and she got injured by a semi truck driver coming down the hill down up over there. Um, so you got to pay really close attention what you're doing when you're driving around and stuff. There's I noticed when I was driving today there was people jogging, there's people running, bicycling, stuff like that. So we definitely got to keep an eye for that. And plus, the damn rioters that want to riot and tear down our country, keep an eye on them guys too. Because I'll tell you, last night I was watching one of the feeds and stuff. This gentleman, uh, he had the blue lights. He was, all for the police department, the police, and all that. Of course, he had his Trump signs out and everything like that. And well, of course, it was just a little neighborhood. It wasn't a place where people should have been in the first place. Disrespecting other people's lives. But of course, these thugs have to try to think they're trying to prove a point or whatever. They're sitting there and having a picnic and everything else. And having dance parties and hollering and screaming and carrying on. I feel bad for the people that live in that area. Because some people can't handle that kind of stuff, and and there's people that are probably sick, whatever. Or you don't know. You don't really know what you're actually doing to people when you're doing that kind of stuff. You really don't. And it's uncalled for. It's nonsense. Why do people have to do that to other people? I have no clue. I guess he felt threatened and everything else because they're like, yeah, we're going to come in, talking about something about, bring your shotgun, bring your gun or whatever, you don't know what you're messing with out here and all this other stuff. And guess what? They're trying to they got signs defunding the police and all this other stuff. But guess what they did? When the guy came out on his porch and had a shotgun, they called the police. Of course, the police came in and arrested him, the homeowner that was protecting his property, because he felt threatened. So he's the one that got busted for it. But like I have said in many of my shows already, whenever it comes to, they want to defund the police, they don't want police, they don't want this and that, they want to destroy stuff. They're bad mouthing every cop in our country. They're spitting on them. Like that one going around with the fishing pole and had a donut on a hook and stuff. And, he said he was going piggy fishing, and waving that fishing pole around in front of the pigs with a donut. You want a donut? You want a donut? Type stuff. It's bullshit. And then you want to turn around and call the cops because somebody's trying to protect your property. Yeah, this is really getting out of hand. It needs to be stopped. Definitely needs to be stopped. All the rioters and all this stuff, doing all this shit, setting fires. I mean, there's a video of a gentleman. I wish I could do it, you guys. I really do. I can see it here on my stuff. I just don't know how to put it up here. So as I'm talking about it, you guys can see it as well. And that's why I'm saying I really need an editor. I really need help. I need somebody who would love to help me get this started, get this going, because I want to be able to, for you all, they have the history of our country and have our history of what's going on, built the new history that's building, and plus the news that's what's going on in our country these days. But these people, this guy was in another neighborhood, private little neighborhood, nobody doing nothing, nobody's hurting anything. You can see him kneeling down and, lighting up the shrubs and stuff, the leaves and stuff, or, dry grass or whatever, starting at fire. You can see the smoke and everything, Of course, he's on video. I don't know if they got him or not, but, I mean, with eyewitness that seen it, definitely it happened. It's like I said, people are just doing shit just to do it. That's what I'm saying. People are getting all blown out, going crazy and ridiculous and stuff like that when they don't even have the facts right. They don't even have the facts. They just, the guy just got shot. They don't have the information. There's an investigation that goes on, and there's all kinds of stuff that has to happen before it's released. It's considered an investigation, where therefore the information is not sent out yet till all the facts are gathered, and now all the facts and the information is there for them to release. Once they have that, we will know. And if it's unjustified, I mean, you don't need to be protesting in the first place. It's time to, you made your point. Let's knock it off. I mean, we got other problems in our country right now. We don't need this. Things can be fixed. Things can be taken care of. Let's work on what we got, problems we got right now. I mean, we have an election coming up. People need to decide without any bias which person they want to have in the office for the next 4 years. Okay? My personal opinion, I think we need it, I'm all for Trump right now, because what I'm seeing with Biden, it doesn't look good. But that's my personal opinion. We all have our freedom of speech. We all have our amendment where we are allowed to speak our minds about how we feel about things. But then you got these thugs and all that don't want to listen to it. I was watching a video, what was it, yesterday, the day before? But anyway, I was watching that video. I got it copied, everything, so it don't get erased, because Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and all them had been taking stuff off, But still, I've been watching. I watched this one guy. He was a color guy, he was out there, and there was this, all the people were gathering around, and the thugs were trying to say certain things and all that, and he's saying that you're not black and all this or whatever, you're from Africa, we're from Africa and all that. And the guys pretty much put him in his place, because he sat there and said, dude, I wasn't born in Africa. I was born in the United States. I'm a United States American. And the guy says, well, this guy's from, he's probably from Irish and German and all this, blah, blah, blah. And they all like, no, I was born here in the United States. Therefore, I am a U.S. citizen. I am American. I don't have travel visas or any green cards or anything like that. I was born here. I am American. A U.S. senator, not senator, U.S. citizen. So people need to stop and really think about what they actually are saying. And I agree with them. I was born here in the United States. I'm American. I was born and raised here in the United States. I wasn't born somewhere else and then brought into here. That would make me. That's why you can't be a president. If you were born in another country other than the U.S., you can't. You're not allowed to be a president. My understanding. Okay, because I think what was that? The governor of California, Schwarzenegger, he was wanting to run for president, but because he was not born in the United States, he wasn't able to become president. And and that's true. I think that's the way it should be. Long as you are a United States citizen, you have the right for everything. Yeah, of course, you got Mexicans and other Canadians. You got Germans and Jewish and all them coming in our country and want to be in United States citizens. Not a problem with that. You're welcome to do that. That's what it's all about. I mean, when the I think it's the French, gave us the Statue of Liberty, When the ships come in, it showed that made them feel that I'm free. I'm finally going to be free, because that's what our forefathers and our fathers and mothers and children, grandchildren, all of them. I mean, I'm just naming off all these people, but they sat there and they fought for our country, so we could have this freedom. Our American flag stands for our freedom, stands for our rights, for the men and women who sweat and bled and even today go through hell because they want to make sure we had our freedom, that their children would have our freedom, and their children and children. So by us doing this to everybody, making sure we all have our children, our children are free in our country, you know, that's what it represents. I sat there and I listened. This, when these guys were writing, and they're about protesters, and we're doing this, and then there was the protests and the rioters, the thugs, and the guy said, "Well, f this country and all this." Well, you know what? If you're not happy with this country, you don't like what it stands for, you don't want to represent, stand for our flag and what it stands for, then you know what? Go. We don't need you. We don't need to pay for no more of your, if you're on welfare or whatever. We don't need you. You can leave anytime. There is nobody stopping you. And you can see how the other countries live. You're welcome to do that. There's nobody stopping you. If you do not like what we represent in this country, you can get out, because we don't need you. That was what that's what, plus that's what that guy was saying yesterday. And that I have it. I wish I can put it up. I really do. I just don't know how to do it, because it was so good. I mean, I give that guy a thumbs up. Even everybody, they were clapping, thumbs up, patting the guy on the back, because everything he was saying, what I'm saying to you right now, is pretty much what these thugs and destruction of these rioters and stuff are doing. He was right. Just like that, that live stream I watch every night. I try to watch him every night. I watched him last night as well. Of course, he was having a little technical problems, but any other than that, but those are the people that I truly honor and truly feel proud of, because we're all Americans. We need to stand up for what's right, not for what's wrong. We need to, they're fixing the problems, but when you're out there hollering, let's defund the police, defund the money, and all this other stuff. Well, you're doing that, you're causing the police departments and stuff not getting equipment they need to make it look better, or make it even more better, I should say. Excuse me. Sometimes I say the wrong words. I try to get it right. But the body cams and stuff, yeah, I think, why not? I mean, they make truck drivers do it nowadays. I mean, there's a lot of truckers out there nowadays. They have video cams on their trucks. They're built into the system, because there's so much. People were trying to, there's people out there, literally out there, to get insurance money, okay? And they'll have a way where the truck will hit them, okay? Back, I was a trucker, so I know. And they will, literally try something to make you hit them and everything out like that, when it's their fault, but it turns out because you're a trucker, it's your fault, no matter what. So now the truckers have cams out there. They're, they got them on the windshields and everything else, on the side of the truck, the whole 9 yards now, to prove for the insurance companies that, hey, there's a four-wheeler I can't even say the word, caused the situation. So, and it's just like with our cops now, because people are saying, well, I saw this, he did this and this and this. And they, even though they videotape with their phones and stuff, they're re-edit it and everything else, cutting out a lot of the stuff to make it look like it was actually, all the cop's fault. It was nothing to do with the person that's caused the cop to shoot him in the first place. That kind of shit's got to stop. So yeah, I mean, like I said, there's so much going on, you know, with all the fires out west and everything that's going on like that, and there's a lot of videos. I mean, you guys could fact check all the stuff you want, because all this information is out there. It's on the news and everything, the whole 9 yards. There's images of people actually got it on the phones and stuff, and they put it on there on the web for everybody to see. And of course, a lot of the companies are like trying to pull it out of there and stuff like that. But a lot of us are pretty smart that we can actually grab that video and stuff and put it in a folder, save it, and then we can bring it out later, type deal. So they're not hiding nothing. And especially with, like the guy at nighttime, and there's a few others and stuff, and I'm trying to be one as well, is, get out there and, and support the news that is not reporting the actual facts about what's going on, because some of the news say all, like the fires are all started by the lightning and electrical lines and stuff like that, but it's nothing to do with actual people starting the fires. There is a video that came out with the guy that with the chainsaw cut the electrical pole and all that, caused the power lines come down and arc a fire. There's cocktails. There's videos and images of even a cop holding a cocktail that he found where the fire was actually at. Okay, there's videos of people on the side of the road literally saw somebody throw cocktails out of their window, fireworks pushing out, people trying to set bales of hay on fire on the side of the road. So you can't tell me people are not trying to destroy our country. Just like that one thug out there in a neighborhood lighting up stuff on fire. We're burning down. People are burning down this country, and believe me, we don't need the help and everything. Let's see here. We got the massive hurricane going through right now down in the south. Look at the devastation it's doing. We don't need help from everybody else that's causing these problems. I know the press conference is out right now. But literally, I mean, we need to start doing things to help others. God with more love, more appreciative, and everybody would be appreciative. You would get better notice, and you would be honored and and thank you. An old story of that I remember, I think it became a song or something as well. This lady had a flat tire, and she didn't know how to change a tire on the side of the road. And this poor guy in this pickup truck stopped on his way. He was on his way to work or something, and he saw the lady at Stress and everything. He says, "Hi, my name is Dan. I'm going to go. You need some help?" And she said, "Oh yeah." So he changed the tire and stuff, and she says, "Well, here's some money." He goes, "No." He says, "Next time you see somebody that needs the help, pass the love." Well, she went to the diner, and she ordered some food and everything, and she noticed this pregnant lady, her waitress. And she thought, you know what, this would be a good way for what that gentleman said. So she left a $100 tip. And she wrote on the napkin, "You don't owe me nothing. But when you see somebody at need, give them a helping hand." And when she went home that night and saw her husband and told her husband what happened, he had a smile on his face. He said, "That's the lady I helped change the tire." So we can all do our part and do good. Volunteer. My cousin down south, bless her heart, she was out there helping cleaning up at the first, the hurricane just came through a few weeks ago, a week ago, whatever it was. And, the next kind of things we need to do. Help your community. Help your community grow. Be better. That guy that, where they were having that dance and those thugs were sitting there and antagonizing this guy because he was, he had a Trump sign and he represented the cops and everything. If all those neighbors would have gotten together, maybe they were thugs too, I don't know, but because I've seen videos where people literally chase these thugs right out of the neighborhood. They don't belong there. They don't live there. They see that. And then they go and they want to terrorize that person's life because they represent Trump. Well, if they don't represent Trump and they represent Biden, should we do this to them because they go and do the same thing what they're doing? But we don't. Trump supporters have more respect than these thugs Biden, people, the people that are for Biden, or you can already see it. The people that are voting for Biden are these thugs. All these Black Lives Matter people and stuff like that really don't represent Black Lives Matter. They're all Democrat thugs that, are going to be voting for Biden so that our country can continue to be tore up. Sorry, that's what I'm seeing. I'm literally seeing this. You sit there and you're all for Trump and whatever. Your life is miserable hell because of it. So no wonder nobody's saying anything. Nobody wants to go and say I'm for Trump or whatever because, they're going to get shot or get terrorized or tormented and all this other stuff. I mean, come on. Sorry, I'm smoking. I'm trying to quit. And well, I'm not trying yet, but I'm getting there. Like I said, I got the divorce done. And it's upsetting and there's other things that's upsetting to me lately. The house is finally, the foreclosure of the house is getting done and everything like that. So, yeah. Anyway, that's just as used, I know. But anyhow, the other thing is I want to mention, I got to watch my news too because the closing was supposed to be at 1 or, 12 my time. Yeah, I don't see it yet. So anyhow, definitely, let's do our part and help out each other. Like I say, you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. We can all do our part and help each other out. There's a lot of devastations that's going on. There's people got, with the fires and everything else, they don't have a home to go to. The floods and stuff going on in the south, from the hurricanes. It went up through the Gulf up there. It hit Mobile and Pensacola, Florida, and it's going to swing up and around up, hit pretty much the whole state of Alabama, and you got Georgia. Of course, you got North Carolina and all that's going to get hit. South Carolina. So it tends to have built-in tornadoes with these hurricanes, high winds, power outage, and all that stuff. But the rioting has slowed down a lot, and thank God for that, though. But I'm seeing some. It's. I don't think it's the protest anymore. It's more or less the rioters out there. I should change it around. The protesting is pretty much done. It's just the rioters and the thugs out there trying to cause problems and make lives miserable. And I tell you what, hats off to a lot of these cops and stuff. They're what they're doing. They're actually arresting a lot of these, all these people. And there's a million to get out. You got, it's $1 million bond. So it's good. I hope they all get arrested. Like I said, they're like the terrorists. Um, let's see, let me find it here. The terrorist groups and stuff. It's there. It is. This is the way. This is what I think of it. Unless I get it up here. There we go. Uh, the, the group doing this to our country is no different from what happened at 9/11, because you're considered a terrorist when you're doing this destructive of people's properties, people's loss of love, their love. You lost all our respect. We see you on TV and stuff. We see you on video, computers, and cell phones, and everything like that. And we're just shaking our heads at you and like, you guys are stupid. You're literally being dumb, because one way or another, it's going to come back and it's going to bite you in the ass. Because you do wrong to others, others will do wrong to you. So, a lot of people are going to remember your faces, and they're going to be like, no, I don't want you around here. And you're going to cause trouble, and you're going to end up in jail or shot, because we don't need that kind of bullshit in our country. You don't like it, get on the next plane and get the hell out of here. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. Yeah, I just shake my head, with a lot of this stuff that's going on. I really am. I mean, we don't need it. We really don't. I mean, all you're doing is hurting people. You really are. My neighbor. Um, we could do our part. There's nothing wrong with that. Take that energy and help us. Help the people rebuild our country. Make it better. Take that energy, make it better. Go to school. Go to college. Get a degree. I guess they're saying some of this, some of these thugs that are going around doing this kind of stuff too are drug addicts, um, really poor poverty. People are really in hardship and having a hard time, and I think they're just trying to get a free meal in jail. So we'll have to support them, because they're literally saying that anywhere from 1 to $0.2 billion in damage these thugs have done so far in our country since this started. That's how much it's costing the insurance companies, you know. And you wonder why our insurance rates are going up. Every time there's more disasters and everything like that, it's more money these insurance companies got to put out. A lot more money. It's going to cause more devastations, more layoffs, because the companies can't, insurance companies like, I can't afford this. I do this no more. We don't have the money. We don't have the funds. There's more destruction than there is money coming in. But like I said, if we could all do our part, make our life better, make it better. know, do to others what you want others to do to you. I know there's something else I was going to bring up too. Should update my news feed here, see what we got going on in our country as of right now, besides uh, press conference that's going on right now. Talking about the virus and stuff, but apparently we're not allowed to talk about the virus, I was told. I mean, we could do our part, mask and keep our hands clean, keep our distance. It's like I went to the bank and stuff. Of course, our banks are still closed. But, I mean, drive-through is open, but the lobby is closed. So, I had to wear a mask to go in and get paperwork notarized and stuff like that. Okay, that's about that. There's a lot of stuff going on, and like I said, I don't have no respect for football right now. I won't watch football. And I know a lot of my friends and stuff that have talked to so far. they're done with football too. They're not watching it. Why support something that's not going to support a country? You know, like I said, the flag or the politics need to stay out of football. Football needs to stay out of politics. And don't forget to do your watch for your mail. I don't know if a lot of people should have gotten it. It's not junk mail stuff, information about your mail-in ballots and stuff. If you're going to be doing that, make sure you do it ahead of time. Get out there and vote. Make sure we do all do our part. And I see, there's some stuff I've been seeing too, a live stream, that people are going crazy with, hollering and screaming at cops and stuff like that. Grocery store people like refusing to put on a mask. Everybody else has a mask on, but you're refusing to have one in there. It's like, jeez, I don't know. 39 minutes. I wonder see if that's the old one. Yeah. Sure, it keeps going out. So that's my pretty much trying to get my stress level down a little bit from all this chaos going on in our country. If you can help me out, be greatly appreciated. Don't forget, I do have a store. It has some pretty neat. They sent me an email. I just read. They sent me an email that my coffee mug and my T-shirts coming. So I'm gonna have my shirt I wear on, and I will be using my coffee mug. Can't wait because, like I said, my logo. I did it again. My logo over there. It's gonna be that's all my merchandise. If you guys got any ideas or for my, maybe change my merchandise, want to or enhance it, make it better, or if I need to put more onto it. I know some are putting like the American flag on the sleeve too. I don't know if I want to do that though. I think the American flag, like what I got, I think that's going to be perfect. And I definitely need help with my platforms and stuff. Editing. Anybody wants to come in and volunteer to help me out with that, would be greatly appreciated because I really want. There's some live videos or even regular videos that I have that actually is really cool that I like to put out there because some of it's the history, and then of course there's some of the news videos and stuff that I see. Who that was? Hold on. Oh, my back's killing me. I gotta go back here and turn that off. Don't want to live broadcast the scanner. I don't. Some of that stuff is kind of private till it actually comes out. Like that lady, I heard it on the scanner. It's a semi truck hitting that four-wheeler, injuring that lady and stuff. Excuse me. But now it's in the newspaper, so that's why I brought it out. Get the actual facts after it, because I knew the information, but I wait because like I said, I know what's happening. I know what's going to happen. It always does. It's the same routine night after night with all these riots and this terrorists and stuff that are these people in our country are doing, because you can sit there and you can see the mood and the way that the stuff they wear and all that, the riot gears and stuff. They're ready. They're getting ready to plan something and to do something destructive. Because I mean, they're, like I said, you can pretty much pinpoint what the hell they're going to do next, and pretty much right. Even that one gentleman I watched at night, he's the same way. He's saying the same thing. Just wait, something's going to happen. This is going to happen, or whatever, But yeah, I tell you, it's been crazy. I don't know what more we can do to help stop this. Like I said, I think we should start doing block watch. Maybe get everybody in agreement. Have a somehow have a we got to keep our distance and stuff. Call everybody up in your neighborhood or something like that, and kind of keep an eye. If somebody sees something or whatever, jot it down. They want us, and then even the cops that I've talked to so far, or even heard that, they want you to take a license plate. If you can, take a picture of the license plate, take a picture of the person, what they're doing or what's going on. If they don't belong there, you're at your neighborhood, who does or who does not belong there. And, just like this one neighborhood, these couple of these guys, they walked in the neighborhood and stuff like that. You could tell they're looking for trouble. And the residents, and a couple of the residents came out of their house and they're like, what are you doing? What do you want? And right away, they just cry out racist and all this other stuff. But later on, they're, it's right. I mean, they're going to do something, and they did. And some of these people are protecting their properties and stuff, the neighborhoods, as soon as these thugs come out and start aggravating their neighborhood or whatever, guess what? Those people are coming out of their homes and they're pushing them right back out of there. And so far, it's been working pretty good. We've got to do more of it. Neighborhood watch parties. I think that's what we need to do. I think it would help a lot of people out. I think, things would be a lot better. Here's that video. I wish I could show it. Oh my God, here's the other one. I don't know how to bring it up onto my, see if I click here. No, it won't give it to me that way either. I don't know how to bring it from this screen to that screen. I know sometimes you can hold it and it'll slide with you, but it won't do that either. Left click, right click, don't do nothing. Let's see here, print, save as, reload, back. I don't know if I can cast it to what? Where's it going to let me cast it to? Oh, it's just going to let me cast it to the TV. Yeah, that might not even work. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of things I need help on. Anybody willing to take a, take some time to help me. I mean, if you don't want to work with me that long, you know, you just want to show me some of the ins and outs of this stuff so I can just do it. I got some of my keys where I can, tap in, say I'll be right back or whatever. I could do that kind of stuff right on my keyboard. I don't have that fancy boxes like some of these guys do or whatever. Of course, I want to get better lighting. I was just talking to my boy last night about cameras and stuff. Um, I want to get a better camera system and all that. And there's some other programs I want to start trying to do up too. Like I said, I got free time. I don't have nothing else to do right now. I'm disabled. I can't I can't do much at all, really, tell you the truth. I'm trying though. I get better. I've gotten a lot better. It's taken me a couple of years so far, but I've gotten a lot better. Um, you know, I but I need more improvement. I can't handle being on my feet too long. But uh, so where was I? Oh, checking out what's going on in our world today. We still have our news conference going. Oh, I made some banana muffins last night. They were delicious. I know Leanna's probably saying, "Where's mine?" But yeah, I made some banana muffins. I can't wait. I need to get somebody to want to go to the orchard with me. I got to go to the apple orchard. I want to get some apples for to make apple butter and uh, apple pies and my Dutch apple pie and my apple crisp because a couple of my neighbors want apple crisp, so I'm going to definitely make some of that. But I need to get to the orchard. I need to get a couple bushels of apples. Of course, I got the peeling machine to do it with, but it makes it a lot easier when you got that kind of stuff to do it. Um, let's see what else we got. Yeah, so trying to look for people that would help me out with some certain things, much as possible. Um, like I said, once the show kicks off and all that, we can, make it better for us, for our country, for police force. I want to, our local business and stuff, do live streaming and stuff. I got a couple here. You can see, point the right direction. Here we go. Now I'm doing the moves. Anyway, the Lost Pirate Kiki Bar and Grill. Good food. They're open from I think it's 10 or 11 or 12 in the afternoon till sometime at night. Good food, drinks, and all that. See, today's Wednesday. Tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I think Sunday too. I'm not 100% sure yet. In Cochrane, there's what's called the Make Me an Offer. Him and his wife got all kinds of stuff and kind of neat deals and stuff in there. Household stuff, from tools to gardening to jewelry to clothing, knickknacks, kids stuff. If you go on their website right now, on Facebook, on their Facebook, they have a dollhouse, really beautiful dollhouse. It's really big too. Brand new, came out of the box. They put it together and put it on their display case in the front window. They're doing it. The bid is at 100. I haven't looked at it. I should maybe look at it later on today. But it's a $10 increment. So if the bid right now at 110, you have to, you bid 120, and then if somebody bids above that, then you bid whatever tool. I think in the next month it goes on till whatever. But but they got a lot of good, cool stuff. I mean, there's I'm drawing a blank. There's like a little bit of office stuff. They got things for quilting and stuff like that, yarn materials, beads and stuff to make different things. They got jewelry boxes. They got dishes, and I tell you what, there's some really cool dish sets, and they got full sets too. Um, I mean, they're really nice. Oh, excuse me. And there's oh boy, there's skincare stuff. There's nail polish. There's even old typewriters, old sewing machines, um, microwaves to stereo equipment, wiring for old connectors and stuff, like for cell phones and stuff like that. Video cameras for computer wiring. Got stereos, DVD players, VHS players, the old stuff. You know, if you got still have those around and don't have a unit for it, they got a couple of them in there. Everything works. Everything's clean. It works. You know, just go in there and check it out. And like I said, he'll make you an offer, and just tell him they sent you, and he'll make you a deal. Give you a deal. Make you a deal. Give you a deal. But yeah, I mean, I hope everybody's doing okay. I mean, our weather here is not too bad. Um, I got a few of my family members I'm really keeping prayers to. I haven't heard anything yet, but I keep them in my prayers and stuff, because there's some stuff that's going on that I hope they get their lives get back together, back that's normal and stuff. There's a lot of stuff. Like I said, there's so much stuff going on in our world today. It's just unbelievable. Let's see here. They got 3, 4, 5 thugs. Here are some of the mug shots for the rioters that were arrested in Portland. There was approximately 200 arrested on Labor Day weekend. Some have been, of course, they've been arrested and then turned around, released, and got arrested again. I sure hope, you think you get arrested the first time, you would learn your lesson. But, your ignorance and disrespectful for our country is not tolerated around a lot of people. You guys are just a little handful of people that are doing this. And I'll tell you what, you start really pissing some people off, you're going to get hurt. That's just my personal opinion. But I guess I jabbered enough. Like I said, if anybody can help me with my show and stuff, make it better, bring up some more neat stuff. I mean, I'm getting there. If you see, I got a lot going on already, but I like to get it out there more and stuff. And hopefully people can share me, like me, subscribe, follow me. That would be very grateful. The more I can get, the better it is. I got, like I said, there's stuff in the stores, leelewis.live/merch, and donations is also welcome. You can send it to paypal.me/leelewis634. But my show is on all day for weeks at a time. So this same one and beyond, even though this one is a live feed. If you want to be on the show, please don't hesitate. Get with me and we'll put you on the show and all that, and we can talk about all kinds of things. And I guess that's it. But I love you guys. Peace. And remember, how's that done? Spread the love. Spread the love. Don't be a loser. Spread the love. God bless.